Late, usually great start, John. Impeccable.
They didn't bark at all. Where are you going?
We're off to a great start.
Where'd you go?
I had to leave. My dog opened the door and started sleeping.
Oh, so it was your dog.
No, that's still my dog. My dog's bark like he ate your dog, because he would. Unacceptable. Is your little one still up right now?
My wife decided to
the
blender right now for some reason, and it's frustrating the dogs.
That's a pretty funny comment. That was good. So are you still hydrating?
Yeah, somewhat.
So
I haven't worked out. I like went to.
It was like yesterday, wasn't it?
It was on Sunday. I like biked 15 cows, rode 15 cows, and was like,
no, that's a terrible idea.
Nah, not yet.
Is that your first heat exhaustion?
No, like to warm up, like just real slow, just to like this afternoon, and then I was like, nope, not yet.
Yeah, it's no fun. Is that your first time that you've ever had like a
I've had it one other time.
So did you walk it back on your page that it wasn't heat stroke, or are you still holding strong to that?
No, I said heat exhaustion's fine. I can't edit the front text. But I mean, for the people who want to be sticklers about it, I'm like,
well,
okay.
It's totally
I get okay. I'm just trying to tell you guys about my experience, but go ahead and just be those people.
It's like saying, okay, let me just make the analogy. It's 100% like saying I squatted a PR today and me just saying it's 400, but it was really 300. That's exactly what heat stroke versus heat exhaustion is, just to be clear. Sure, it's the same continuum, but it is totally different.
Okay. I think you're speaking from a stroke victim standpoint.
No, but heat stroke is just different.
And it means a lot more to you than it does the regular population. That's what I think.
That's fair.
You're right. You're not wrong. I think you're a little sensitive about the definitions.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you feel better. I'm glad you didn't go to the hospital. That's no fun.
See, I think it's like when somebody says I PR'd my power clean, like a football player PR'd his power clean and he did a squat clean, but they just caught, right?
Sure. Is that reference to that video that everyone said it was power versus squat?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The recent one that came through, it was like he ripped 405. It was like a small,
the defensive back.
Yeah, the white
guy. Yeah. Like that. Like they just call it power clean, right? They don't know any better. If I'm not gonna be the guy in the comments that go, well, actually, it was a squat clean because your knees broke 90 degrees. I'm not gonna be that guy. Be like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, if somebody asks me, hey, is this a power clean or a squat clean? Because he says power clean, but I thought it was a squat clean, right? Like your person at the gym that's no, it's a squat clean, but they play football. They don't know any better, right? So if somebody asks you, hey, did he actually get heat stroke or was it just heat exhaustion? Because you said it was heat exhaustion, but he said heat stroke. And then you go, well, I've actually had a stroke and I know the differences. So like he just doesn't know the difference, but no, it's actually heat exhaustion.
Well, I'm glad you feel better, but thank you for your analogy.
That didn't go how you thought it was gonna go.
It wasn't.
That was a lion and a tuna situation right there.
A lion and a tuna.
I'll send you this clip later. You're gonna love it.
Over my head. I was like, that has to be something because that doesn't make any
sense. You're gonna love this clip. Somebody will get it. I need Augustus would get it, but
Augustus, CrossFit. Everyone's watching the other show. They'll make their way. All right. So we had a lot of workouts.
Yeah, dude. Somebody asked me if I would adjust anything of my predictions. And I think the only thing I wouldn't adjust anything except for Colton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I would put Colton at like 5.
And you have him at like 9, 10th. Why? Because the back squat, because you made it before the back squat came out, right?
Dude, all of it. Yeah, I made it before the back squat came out, but all of it. All of it. W. Dude, he's a lot of this looks really good for him right now.
Yeah. Do you think so? We'll get to it, but I'm really interested on the sprint, your thoughts, and like who's gonna do well, because like I listened to you earlier today and I was like, I don't agree 100%, but then I sort of did, and it's like a back and forth. I just kind of want to kind of chat it out. So yeah, so the last time we talked and last time we met, I think basically everything the same was out. When were we on? It was a week ago. So event 8 wasn't out.
Event 8 was not out.
9 and 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
correct.
we had basically through 4 roughly. So let's talk about 8.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. So we have bike, yoke, handstand, push-up, yoke, bike. Yes. Right. So.
And I was going to do that workout today if event 1 didn't go so poorly.
Mm-hmm.
I had planned on doing that workout because I think short of the lift, obviously, like if I can make a workout but lifting is not involved, that would be something. It would be something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like I think I could wreck people in this workout.
Yeah, it's a traditional parallel, right? So we're looking at like 14 inches minus an ab mat, so 12.
Yeah, I think it's 11 to 12. 11 or 12, depending on your parallel.
And so is it still too high for Colton does Colton start getting a disadvantage at this point?
Yeah.
Right. But is it enough to knock him off like a top 3?
Oh,
it balances the field for sure, right?
It
like
does,
every deficit minus like 6 inches starts to like level him relative to the field.
I think strict would have helped him out a lot more.
Yeah, sure. Like a 6-inch strict deficit or something.
Right. I was like, if you're really good, no, it could be full deficit.
Mm.
No, I don't think you will go lower in the deficit. I think you just make it strict.
Anyone can,
but like 15. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna say, like, there's for sure people at the games that can't do a parallel deficit to that depth.
Oh, a strict
one, like not one,
for sure, 100%. But like, especially for the ladies, I don't know. Men, you probably should be able to, but like Hiller can do 1. Right. That he has 1, and it's everything. And his legs like split apart. It's everything. But like, I can do 10. Now I know it's a weird movement that I'm extremely just good at, just like anatomically, whatever it has to be good at it, I'm really good at it. But like you look at Hiller, who's very good at gymnastics, and I don't consider him a bad presser,
right?
And it's extremely difficult for him. So like that strict just makes it a lot. Like I know Jason Hopper is extremely good at deficit handstand push-ups. But again, like when you get to Colton, that deficit hurts a lot more. So when people can kip through, it's still kind of strict for him because he only has so much kip to give. My wife just left for work.
How's that going? How are you? Is baby?
It's going great, man.
Yeah. Love baby.
No, hey, she's gone. She's never coming back. Nope. You have no mom anymore.
They're dead. Do you love being a dad?
Yeah.
What's the biggest surprise so far? Like you weren't ready for?
That's hard.
Take 5 seconds.
All right, leave. Good grief. She knows I'm leaving in the morning, so she like came to the window and gave me a heart. I'm not gonna see her again. But she's making the dogs bark.
Does she work all night? Does she work through the night?
Yeah.
Does she work at the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I would say that like when she's working, like when I'm watching her, I'm not doing anything but being with her.
That's awesome.
But I'm saying like that's something I did not know. I thought it would be kind of a little bit more of a team thing, but it's definitely more of like I have my days and she has her days.
I got it. Yeah, because of her work schedule.
Correct. And like it's a blessing and a curse. Like we're able to function very, very well.
Yeah.
Like we don't need daycare. We don't need anything like that. Like we can do it all. Like we plan on homeschooling and all this stuff, but it's very much so like I have to do everything when it's my time. Like there's not like I need to know how to do everything and there was that, there's a slight adjustment with it, but like once you got it down, like you got it down. Right. It's like
you got it down till she changes, and then you got to relearn it.
Yeah, but then I could do stuff then. Like I got it down to where like I'm like I know what naps I can bike on. I know what naps I can't bike on. I know okay, we're gonna watch TV for this time. Like,
what's your go-to?
Oh, just whatever I'm watching.
So whatever you're watching, you guys.
Yeah, she's 6 months, so it's like she's not really.
Yeah.
She's not really learning. Like she's not saying words at all yet. So once that happens, it probably will be incredibly annoying. Because
I can't watch it. I haven't watched something that has even remotely any type of action in it when my child is awake.
No, we watched the last 2 years. We went through John Wick last week. We did that. But like, yeah,
I like it. Word. All right, you ready to go through?
Let's do it. Yes, let's do it.
All right, so we're just gonna make some predictions. We're gonna go through event 5, 8, and 9, and we'll go through 1 through 5, just like we did, and we'll add on to what we were doing.
Okay.
Sick. All right. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, event 5. I think I can zoom in. Bam. Yep, there we go. All right, so I haven't made any predictions.
Me neither. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Read off event 5 for me.
Event back squat.
Oh, okay, cool. I know that one. You want to say your pick and I'll say mine?
I mean, based on I saw, and I'll talk it out. I saw Nick Matthew hit someone sent me maybe like 530 for a double at some point in the calendar year on his Instagram. And so it gives me a little hesitation, but I don't think he's got Colton. I do think he has second. So I'm going Colton first and Nick Matthews second. And
no argument.
Yeah. I think they're in a.
Did you see Hatfield do 500 for 2?
I did, but I also like relative to the, and not again, struggle is a very loose word to say to someone who's squatting 500 pounds. It didn't look as easy as Colton's 515.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I struggled way less with 501 than Austin did with 500.
Right. Did you do it for a double?
Yes. You didn't see that, dude?
I
was like the best squat day I've ever had in my life. I considered maxing out, but I was like, that took a lot out of me. So I was like,
and so I would, obviously, I think Austin is top 5, but I feel like we're going to get really close. I think Austin has maybe 15 pounds, maybe 20.
Can I tell you what's going to happen?
I'm ready. Tell me.
Okay. Colton's going to squat 575. Nick Matthew is going to squat 555. And then there is going to be like a 3-way tie at 535.
Why do you think there's 20-pound increments up there? Do you think they're going to be limited in weights?
No, I just made those up, give or take 10 pounds. Like, yeah, there's going to be 3 people at 525 to 535.
That's what my thought is too. I think 1 and 2 are pretty set, and then I think you think it's that heavy. I was thinking it's going to be more like, I was thinking more so it was going to be Austin somewhere around here, and then a bunch of other people about 10 pounds lighter.
Okay, so okay.
Like there's a 4th tier.
Yeah. Like Austin's in a 3rd tier of his own. And
right.
That might be the case. I think Austin will be around 525 to 535. First, I feel like Tudor should be around there too, but maybe he's not. Maybe it's like what you've said.
You want to pull up everyone. All right, but we got to go. We got to pick 4 and 5.
I think Bronislaw is way more explosive than he is strong. I think he's a guy that you'd expect a whole lot, and he's got like 515.
What an interesting statement. Expect a whole lot, but only 515. It's pretty solid.
I mean, I can speak from experience here, CJ, so I can say these things very confidently.
Barry, you don't like my lighting?
I
think it looks fine.
Like who else will you put out there?
I don't know.
Jeff will be around 5, a little over 5. Yeah, I'm just thinking Tudor is strong. Jack is strong, but I think we would have seen something before then. Trying to think of guys that like I might like or I'm just not. Moritz Fiebig possibly.
No.
I'm just
that strong.
You're right. I'm just throwing out.
What about Jay? Wasn't Jay putting up some really big squat numbers?
His squat's 490, but like again, I don't think it's anything. I think Jay's up there with the top guy. Oh, I think Justin. I think Justin will. I think Justin will hit like 525.
Low bars.
Justin?
He's going to low bar, and you think he's doing.
I don't think they'll allow low bar. I think the standard
100%. What?
Yeah.
How could you even police that?
I think you can. It's got to be on your shoulders.
That's fucking dumb. If they say no low bar, I'm going to be pissed.
I forgot about Justin. I think Justin is 4.
Okay.
And I actually feel really, really good about that. He might even give Austin a run for his money. Justin has very, very strong legs.
What's up, Judy? All right. What's our 5th? I don't think Hopper. What was in Hopper's video? He just posted a video. It was like 490, right?
Yeah, he's around 500. A lot of them are around 500.
Right.
I think they're 485 to 500. You also got to think it's event 5. So they're going to be not fresh.
What's event 4? Is event 4 the deadlift? No, that's event 3.
No, event 4 is the deadlift. So they're going to do the deadlift, handstand walk, and then do the back squat.
No, it's event 3. What's event 4?
Oh, the pegboard then. The pegboard and whatever.
Still, I mean, it's still
pegboard.
I don't even know what Larry said.
He's saying Justin's 520, and then Nick Matthew will be 2nd, and then Colton will be 3rd.
But anyways, all right.
He's leaving out Austin.
Well, he's also saying 520 is the winning lift.
No. He's saying Justin will do 520, and then those two will be ahead of that.
Got it.
All
right, 5th. Who we got? Tudor? Let's give Tudor.
Yeah, let's throw it to Tudor just because. Yeah.
All right.
Now the women are gonna be fun, and I kind of want to hold on to some knowledge.
Huh? Well, that's not fair. That's not. What the fuck does that mean?
All right, go ahead and tell you. I promise you. I promise you. Who I say is gonna win, you are not gonna say this person.
I mean,
I'll bet you anything.
I mean, initially, I think someone like everyone says Miriam's a great squatter, but I don't know how good she is for pure load. Olivia, Annika. I'm just trying to think of who our biggest athletes are, to be honest. No.
I think Lucy Campbell gets last.
Well, the only reason that I don't is because that's the only squat pattern that she's been able to do for a long time. So if she has one that's good, it is that. Even with the bum wrist, she's been able to axial load like that, not a front squat. So sure. I would say probably not.
Who do you think lifts more between Lydia Fish, Haley Adams, and Danielle Brandon?
Isn't that the
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
The prop bet?
Yeah.
Right? Lifts more between Danielle Brandon, Lydia, and Haley. I think Danielle squats more.
I do too. I
don't think it's
she just hasn't done well in brute strength.
Yeah, well, she hasn't. And the last time they tested a back squat, she had a back issue. So,
I think Amy Kringle is a better third than Danielle Brandon.
Really?
Between those three.
Even at 7.
No, I think Amy Kringle is a better third person than Danielle Brandon in that prop bet.
Yeah. Really? I would have never assumed. I know she was a good runner, but I don't know. I just felt like she's too I mean, she's not super tiny. I mean, she's not a small small athlete.
Yeah, she's tall and long, dude. They don't squat well.
All right. So I
make your pick.
These three are my number one.
What about a Kerstetter? You didn't even say her.
I did.
Okay.
I would say, I mean, it's for me, the winner's probably between these two. Maybe Sydney. Isn't Sydney really strong?
Yeah, she's all right.
I don't know. I'm going with Olivia. I can't not go with Olivia on my first on a squat.
All right, I think Olivia's third.
Third?
Yeah.
What? All right, who's first?
Mirham.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know how good her, like, I knew she
squatted 365 2 weeks out of High Rocks.
All right. So is that your secret information?
Yeah.
It's shitty information.
Dude, 365 is so much.
That's a lot of weight.
Now, Annika Greer, the only thing that we have seen of Annika Greer is she front squatted 315. So it's very hard to know her.
Right.
Like her body is built like Colton.
Right. But because she's so built like Colton, she could have a really high ratio and it could only be 335.
Colton's not
short legs, perfect upright.
I know Colton's,
you know what I mean?
Like, Colton's ratio is not like that.
Fair. All right.
I think it's Annika, and then I think it's Olivia, and then I think it's a crapshoot after that.
How do you spell her name?
It has the potential to be Tia's worst event.
Yeah. I mean, it probably is. I mean, but she's still probably top 5. You think she's still top 5?
I don't know, dude.
I mean, it's a lot of weight. Like, of all the things,
I think Brooke probably might be stronger than her right now.
Yeah.
Because Brooke hasn't gotten weaker, and I just think Tia's not as strong.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she is Tia. So
I know.
Let me see the list. Let's keep going. Like, I mean, there's a lot of girls who could end up being strong. Sung Young Choi could be really strong.
That's true. She could be really strong. It is an interesting. It's so interesting to see the, like.
I know Abby Domit's strong, but she's more of a power person than a squatter.
Do you think this like I feel like the female field from like an absolute strength perspective is a lot more narrow than the men's field. Like I feel, which is strange because usually, at least back in the day, like if you were a strong female, like you just excelled, like across, like if you were just stronger, like you had upper body strength, and it still does that some. Like your fitness could be pretty poor. That's why I think you see like the very meatball, like overdeveloped shoulder for the female kind of.
Yeah, no, other than Tia, all the rest of the people are kind of weak.
Right. And so it's such an interesting, Tia, I still believe Tia's like.
Yeah, no, as I looked at the list, I'm not really seeing anybody that I would pick over her. I think like maybe Brooke and then I think Tia. Gracie might be super strong. Like,
I was thinking Gracie. You want to just leave Tia out of the top 5 on one?
I don't know, man. I don't want to like not pick that. Yeah.
It's probably got to be here. I'm thinking this.
No, you're absolutely right. Like if you look at like the top names, and like for the men, it still applies. Like Jeff is still very strong. Austin's very strong. Jason is stronger. You know, he's not one of the strongest, but he's stronger. Justin is very strong, depending on the lift, right?
So it's
and then the women. After Tia, the next like 7 names are all
not that strong.
I would consider not very strong,
right?
Relative to like the strongest girls,
right? For sure. But what all of those athletes are better upper body strength.
Well, everything else,
right. And so, but their pure strength isn't. But then it's so interesting. It's like the avatar of the male athlete and female athlete has like transitioned over the past few years, but the guys have gone to like power and strength, and the girls have like almost like shifted to smaller and fitness bias, right? Beside like, because even Tia, so like Tia is that mold.
She's strong.
Just the anomaly. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, she's still smaller than all the like almost your other top 5. Right?
She's not a nice Icelandic girl.
Right. Yeah.
I know you're sensitive to do because of Gucci, but like you think about Catherine, Sarah, Annie, these are bigger women.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Gucci's 5'9".
Right. Gucci's a bigger woman. I'm saying Tia is not Icelandic, and all the girls that are having success right now are not of that mold.
I know. We got to break that shit. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. I think this and like event 9, even though the most simple, are gonna end up being like our most exciting events.
Yeah, I think event 9 I don't think event 9 is gonna be super exciting, but I do think it's going to hurt the athletes much more than people think.
We'll get there. We'll get to it. Let's go to 8. Because I disagree. So 8, bike, yoke, handstand push-up, yoke, bike.
Dude, this is really hard because it's hard to just know who's going to be great at that.
How are they?
Full on deficit.
No one goes unbroken.
No, I don't think anybody's close. I think they're 5 setting it.
5 sets, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've always pushed as a coach for like, if you're not anywhere over the 50% mark for a set of handstand work, easy, then it should be small sets, short breaks.
Yeah. I mean, even if you do, so say somebody goes 16.
Right. But it's probably not going to be easy.
And dude, 16.
Yeah. It's
like full on deficit handstand push-ups. That's so much. And if you say you do 16, then you're going to do 5 and then 4, 3, 3. Right. That's 5 sets. So you can do like, I think, people are going to go like 8, 7, 5, 5, 5, or they chew off that big set, but then they're screwed. And then it still ends up being 5 sets.
Right. 100%. All right. Let's do.
It's just so much about that movement. It's extremely hard to call because it's a big enough deficit. It actually hurts you when you're small.
Right. Yeah. And it gets to a certain point. And so, but all the girls, unlike the guys, like all the girls are pretty much the same size, like from a limb length perspective. So I don't think anyone's going to go
Lucy Campbell can't do these.
Right. But that's not a limb length issue. That's because she can't put her wrist in a neutral.
Right. Yeah, but I'm saying she'll have a 0 on here. I might put her a little bit lower on my ranking if I could, because like she goes, it's kind of like an automatic last place for me.
It's an automatic, but that's because she hasn't been able to put her, like, I think she can do them. I don't think she'll try. She might not try because she knows she's not going to be able to do them well. But I think it's just the radial deviation of the hand, like on the thing, like the way. Anyways, Colton might be able to go unbroken.
No, dude, he says he could do everything unbroken.
Yeah,
but he's not going to.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the women first. I mean, I think it's a Tia event, right? It's not even a question.
I think Alexis Raptis beats her.
I don't think so. Tia's exceptional at handstand push-ups still.
This is a different type of. She's not better than Alexis Raptis.
Yeah. All right.
100. Like nobody is better than Alexis Raptis. I'm not saying Tia can't. I'm not saying she can't. I wouldn't bet against her, but like on my Heat 1 app, I'll probably go Alexis Raptis and then Tia in the flex. Right. But I'll pick Alexis over her.
All right.
You got to go down 1 row. You're in the.
Oh. I'll get there. Fuck this. Anyway.
Okay. I believe in you.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening right now.
Backspace, dude. Get rid of that.
Here we go.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Everyone calm down. All right. So, and isn't Carolyn Prevost really good at handstand push-ups, or is she really bad at handstand?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a lot, but Olivia Kerstetter might be pretty good at this event. She'll either be really good or not good.
Is this a good event for Haley? Haley's good at handstand push-ups, right? And she's grinding.
Again, it's just it's. I don't know if she's good at that type of a deficit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think Haley's a bad pick, but this is such a hard event to like know who's going to be good and who's going to be bad. I guarantee there's going to be a lot of people who you thought were good end up being bad, and who you thought were bad ended up being good. Right. Lexi Neely's extremely good at gymnastics, and she's decently strong.
Danielle's got long arms.
Yeah, Danielle will be good. Yeah, I like Danielle and Lexi Neely. You know who? Lydia Fish might be amazing. But she will be the last one off the bike for sure.
Right. Yeah, but that didn't matter at didn't she end up winning that crash workout or the syndicate workout last off the bike? Not that that's the same thing.
But that was a 20-minute workout with hundreds though.
Yeah, true.
If Sydney McAlishan is really good at handstand push-ups, I know she's really good at rope climb. So she's a good puller. She's probably not a good pusher. Those things don't work hand in hand. I'm
trying to think. Well, there weren't handstand push-ups at TFX.
Maybe Saria Miha, man. She looks ripped out and small.
What'd she do was there handstand push-ups in the semifinal?
I don't think so.
All right. So
I'm going to go Abby Doman.
For 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Take Lydia out. There you go.
How do you spell Abby?
That's good. E. Put an E in there.
All right. Alexis, Tia, Danielle, Lexi, Abby. Interesting. It's going to be an interesting one. I think it's a good workout. Do you like the workout? We haven't even talked about it.
Yeah, I love the workout. It's just extremely hard to know who's going to be great at it.
Sure. Is the yoke, if you took the yoke out, is the same exact top 5 win? Yeah. Should the yoke be? So when you see something like that in a workout, do you feel like it should be removed or like it should have changed?
I mean, I think it should be like 660.
Yeah, so they can't go unbroken.
Like literally just stop people in their tracks.
500 or
or
something. Yeah, I'm always indifferent. I don't think everything needs to be like a beatdown to where they feel like they can't finish at all. But I don't like when things are in like the row, like the middle of the row, like the row is irrelevant.
Or you don't want irrelevant things.
And so I think the yoke might be a little irrelevant, personally.
Yeah, I agree. It
doesn't seem like it has a lot of value there. Doesn't seem heavy enough. What if it was like 200 feet? I think even 200 feet, putting it down and picking it back up would make it already like it would.
I just think everybody's the same. Like, what's the point of the yoke to like tear up your midline, right? And like it's supposed to be this really, really heavy thing.
Yeah, but it's not enough to tear up the midline. It's too short.
That's what I mean. I'm saying it. I think I'd rather heavier than longer. Like if it's 200 feet where people do have to put it down, I still think people are finishing around the same places for the yoke.
Right.
Where if it's heavier, you either can or you can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. All right. All right, guys.
Good luck.
I know. I mean, you have to put Colton. I think you have to put Colton up there.
Yeah. He's hard. He's hard to bet against. Yeah.
I think it's his to lose, right? Because while people might go 6 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 6, the odds of Colton going like 12, 10, 8 are high, right? And then it's who can catch him on the last bike, right? And so I think that's what's going to be.
If you're going to put Colton there, though, then Austin is second.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think it goes Jason, right? And
I would say Jason or Jeff.
Jason, Jeff, and then now who?
Jeff's just not bad at anything.
Right, he's just not bad at anything. Oh, whoops.
And if the yoke does do anything to anybody, it's not to Jeff. Jeff's going to be the best one at the yoke.
Right. But I mean, do we think it's so the problem with the yoke and so even so say someone's better or worse, is it to the point that it is like down to the seconds? Like it's an 8-minute probably an 8-minute workout, right? We think it's a 10-minute cap. Right? Is that a 12-minute cap? Which I think it'll be an 8 to 9 minute workout, maybe even a little less. Do we think it's going to come down to seconds? So if someone drops the yoke once, does it make that big of a difference? I don't think it does.
I think if you don't go unbroken on the yoke, you're screwed.
But I mean, we're talking like it's not even the time of a rest in a handstand push-up.
Once the handstand push-ups are done,
right?
Like if you are in a race,
all things equal,
correct?
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, all right. I understand. Is Roman good at handstand push-ups?
He's good at this kind.
Deficit kipping?
No, like this huge like deficit handstand push-up. He was second in snatch press.
Oh, echo press?
Yeah.
Oh, then he's got to be. I mean, he might even be. Well, no, Jason was second.
Jason was first. I mean, Will Morad was first, but then Jason and then Roman. And that heat. Will Morad was in the heat previous. Jason won and Roman was second.
All right, I'm going Roman here. I think Roman beats Jeff then.
Maybe. This event's just really hard to call.
Right.
Like if Jeff wins, it wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really hard event to call.
Sure. It'll be a fun one to watch. I think it'll be a good race. It does seem like it's going to be pretty tight, which is always a good thing. But Colton has an E in it. Yeah, I think it's a good workout. I think the numbers look good. I like 50. I like 40 for the girls. I like the number of handstand push-ups. I'm just not a huge fan of the yoke. And so I also think a lot of isn't Tudor really good at handstand push-ups?
He's good at handstand walking.
Oh, walking. So a lot of people have been saying that, like people are being too critical of the workouts and that if you just go hard enough that it makes the workout hard. I don't think anyone's questioning that that's the point. I think early on when we look at these, we still want to be wowed, right? And I just want to make sure that happens. And I think that's the only reason why we stay critical is we still want to be wowed. There'll always be a good show because there'll always be a good race, but relying that there will be a good race is almost relying that you'll find the fittest. Like those two things are always going to happen because it's just the byproduct of you riding a thing that's relatively balanced, right? Well, even if it's boring, on top of everyone is going to race hard. And if there's no bottlenecks, then the race will always be good. Right. And I think that's there's a flaw in that design somewhere that I'm not a huge fan of. But anyways,
I think there should be events that like stop everybody in their tracks. And there should be events that everybody can do in their sprints.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Like this one, event 9.
Mm-hmm.
So event 9, 5 rounds, 200-foot run, 6 power snatches, 155, 105. A sprint, probably sub 3.
Yeah, Carolyn Stanley was 251. I think 230.
No, not in the demo. No, she was 351.
No, she was 251.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, then I thought she was 351. Oh yeah, then she wasn't that fast. I mean, I know she touched go the whole thing, but like
and now she's a decent runner.
And so this is my thing, right? I don't know. It's not even 400. It's not even 300 meters. It's 260 meters of running. So I don't think you need to be a good runner. I think you need to be powerful. This is why I think I agree with Larry. I think Jason wins event 9.
Could not be further from the truth.
I disagree.
Do you want to know why?
Tell me why.
If we run it, you can't look at it like that. And 30 snatches with 155, but the barbell doesn't matter if everybody can go unbroken, but it's the stimulus that you're going to feel from it. So it's not 260 meters of running. It's more like an 800-meter run for time. Like how an 800-meter run for time feels stimulus-wise, as hard as you can. That's how this workout is going to be.
100-meter time. I mean, we're looking at the time frame. It's the same time frame.
Correct.
And I agree with you, but I don't think that you're a great, like your distance runners are good 800 runners. Like this would like.
You don't think so? I bet you Ricky runs a faster 800-meter than everybody else. How much you want to bet? I'll bet $1,000.
Hold on. Let me look at the fucking field for half a second.
It doesn't matter. Jeff and Ricky are so much better than everybody else. It does not matter.
I think it does for an 800 though. I think an 800 is different.
They would both win an 800-meter run.
I don't know if they would, dude. I think it would be. I don't know if I agree with you on that. What's everyone going to run at 800 in? Like 215?
No, 230.
Well, 230 is what Ricky ran. So
for a mile.
Right. So it's going to be a lot faster.
I know most of the field is running a 230. Ricky and Jeff can run a 215.
Well, and so the only reason I disagree with you there is because most of the field ran a 510 to 515, which is a 235. Right. They were all 10 to 15 seconds.
Right. And I think it's going to be 230-ish for an 800 meter. It's not exact. No, but that's how it's going to feel.
I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think the amount of running drops it down, and I don't think the best runner. Now, do you think Ricky wins this workout?
I think Ricky and Jeff are 1 and 2. I would probably pick Jeff over Ricky, but I think Ricky and Jeff are 1 and 2. I honestly think James Sprague is going to be amazing at this workout. James Sprague's the type of guy that come out hotter than everybody else and just be able to hold on. Like, if you can do 5 sets of 6 unbroken every time, where you're not struggling, right? Where you're just moving the whole time. It's literally who runs the fastest of the people that can do that. But you are pre-fatigued because you have to do that. Mm-hmm. It is much more about the run than power. It's not a sprint. 3 minutes is not a sprint. 2 minutes and 30 seconds is not a sprint. Guy does not win this because he's not fit enough. All right? Kyra Milligan is a better sprinter than Carolyn Stanley. Royce Dunn is a better sprinter than Carolyn Stanley. They all lost to Carolyn Stanley, who is a distance runner.
Yeah.
I promise you are thinking of it way too like people think Abby Domit's going to crush it. It's not. Everybody can do the barbell.
Right. Well, I'm not saying that
if everybody couldn't do the barbell, then you're looking at your Abby Domits and of like who can cycle, Olivia Kerstetter, who can cycle the barbell better than everybody else. Nick Matthew. So it's not that.
Do we think so? There's 800 feet, right? It's 100 foot down and back. So we have 4 directional change and 7 accelerations, right? Or 8 accelerations. Do we think that plays a difference though? Right? And so this is where my head is at, right? Is because there's so much stopping and starting, right? There is those transitions. So we have 100 feet, takes 6 steps to get into stride. 6 steps is roughly 35 feet, right? In stride. And so I don't know.
I mean, it is a suicide. It is like accelerating, right? And that is different for sure.
Which is
that's why I think Ricky is going to be great. But I just think so. Like, here's how I feel. I think Jeff, and again, I said Jeff and Ricky will be 1 and 2. I didn't say which ones they would be in, right? I think Jeff will look at Ricky and then just try to pace off of Ricky. All right, Ricky will come out hot, and Jeff will pace Ricky and then try to outkick him in the end, because that's how Jeff does all of the running workouts versus Ricky. Either if it's a long run, he takes off and thinks he can hold a higher pace, and he
can Jeff sprint though. That's the thing. Like I think they're going to be running faster than you think. I feel like,
dude, an 800 meters is a fast run.
I know it is, especially if you're running in 2:15.
And then that's why I think, I think James is going to be good. I think Roman is going to be good. Like, I think you can go look at track and field, just the event track and field, because they did the sprinting after the mile run, and then just take the average of those two, which is how they were scored,
right?
And then literally just correlate both of those. Jeff wasn't in it, right? But correlate both of those,
right?
And I think I bet you it's a very, very close correlation.
All right.
You know who I don't think this goes good for? Colton.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe even Austin. I think Austin's a fast runner, but
so this is the next thing. Yes, going unbroken, but does Colton or someone like Austin, do they snake snatch it and gain 3 seconds each time and gain 15 seconds over 5 rounds?
I think they're all snake snatching, man.
So that's what I thought. And then I listened, and then JR and Taylor said they're not. And I was like, it's so fast. Like, it saves time. Is it too heavy though? Like, are they missing the hip? Or are they scooping under?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're all snake snatching.
I think they are. I think the winners are, for sure. Right. I think the winners have to, because like the snake snatch is measurably faster over 6 reps. Right. I mean, we know that. And so I think a lot of I think like your top 15 girls do for sure at 105. But I remember I did the gauntlet one year at Wadapalooza, and mind you, I'm not very strong. Even at my peak, I wasn't very strong. But there was 135 for like 5 rounds of something, burpees and snatches. It was like 6 snatches and like maybe 10 bar facing burpees was like portion of, how the gauntlet works, right? It was like, yeah, it's like an hour. Why snake snatch them? And I'm a good snake snatcher for my strength, etc. And if I can do 135 and I snatched 212 pounds as my max ever, like there's no way they're not going to snake snatch. At least to start, right? Like even if you can only do it for 3 and then you have to go to a hip contact, like I think it makes a difference. And so for that notion, does that then give an advantage to Colton and Austin? But you think everyone's going to do it. So then it wouldn't. Then it would even the playing field.
Don't get me wrong. They'll get like a second or two, but it's just, far more about the run.
Only they would, right? Because like I was thinking that everyone or the majority would snake snatch. And then
I mean, they still will because they're shorter.
Right. And they'll get some time, but and I was surprised when I heard JR and Taylor say that they don't think anyone will. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like I feel like they have to. Like, I feel like you're going to have to for sure. Okay. All right. I still think Jason.
You can put Ricky as first. I think Ricky is going to be really good at this event. I just think Jeff and Ricky are going to be 1 and 2. And I would pick James ahead of Jason. I think they'll both be there together. James always does good on stuff like this.
Do you think the fact that it's as close to a race as possible gives Jason a benefit just because
it does. Jason's a great at racing. He's a great game day player. Again, I think we're arguing semantics of I think they're all going to be.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think they're all going to be within 3 or 4 seconds.
I think Roman's going to be. I'd put Roman 5th.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. This is a good one. I think it's gonna be fun. Oh, and so to your point, you said you don't think it's gonna be exciting. Chase made a good point, and if we're within 50 points or 30 points going into the 9th workout, it's going to be seconds matter. And so I think because of what's going to be on the line when we get here, and the fact that it's going to be exciting and everyone's going to be within a couple places of each other in a couple seconds, I think it makes it more exciting. Like the weight of the workout, I think will be super, super high at this point. And so I think that makes the workout, I think it's really well, like if this was placed, I don't know, in the middle of Saturday or in the middle of Friday, it would fall flat.
No, that's a great point. It's a great point. And they're going to be sprinting even faster. Their pacing plans are not going to be as paced.
Right.
Because some people are like, I'm just going to send it and see what happens.
Right. Exactly. Like there's going to be risks to be taken to make money. Right. Like at this point, people are like, oh, can I make it in the top 10? Can I get that $1? You know what I mean? Like not just the podium and so I think where it is does well too. Hey, what's up, Herd Athletics?
I agree.
Herd. I don't think you've ever been on the show as a watcher. All right, women. And so I'm still going to stick, and it's not a big deal, but I don't know if Tia walks away with this because of the directional change, the sprint. I mean, her barbell cycling is fast, but I think some people cycle short and faster. I don't know. Do you think she runs away with it?
Dude, I think she kills everybody.
Okay, fine.
I think she muscle snatches 105. Are you kidding me?
Muscle snatch for sure isn't the fastest.
Like a muscle snake.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I mean, that would be. I'm trying to think of. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably true. Yeah, I don't know. This is yeah, I don't know. All right. I mean, fuck, I hate putting her first everywhere. What's the prop bet? 60%. I think
Dude.
the 60% is not even close. I think she wins. I think it's like it should.
No, I take the under on the 60%.
Did you? Well, we have her first, and that's wait, what happened? I think we have her first and multiple events.
Well, I'm looking at all of them. We don't have her first.
1, 2, 3.
3 out of 7.
3 out of 7. All right.
There you go. We're not even close to 60%.
Close. God, what a great over under. Who set those lines? Do you think CrossFit is James Hobart?
That's the rumor on the street. I
heard Tyler's getting really close. Tyler thinks he knows, right?
He's I don't want to give away whatever we know.
The
rumor is that it's James Hobart.
So we were on a show. He was watching Spin one day, and Spin made a reference to something very specific in his gym in Tennessee about some GHG setup, and CrossFit commented on it as if he knew exactly how this design was. So he had been in that gym. And so that was something that I caught, and I was like, oh yeah. Also, I've heard this one. Russell Berger.
I just CrossFit's so mean to me, and I don't think either one of those people would be that mean to me. You know what I mean?
I don't think James would. I mean, Russell's a fucking
but Russell doesn't know who I am. I've never met that man in my life.
Yeah, okay. There's 59 people watching, John. How many of the people watching do you think you've met in person?
That's fair.
That's not terrible. That's a terrible take.
I'm sorry. Well, like to have such a strong opinion about me that, is like in the space. I think you're in the space. I would have met you, right? Like that's kind of how I feel about it.
Dave did say that. Did you watch Colton's?
Dude, I think what's terrible? If we're in person and he sees me, he says he knows me. He goes, "Oh yeah, I've seen you. I know who you are." And then I think he said, "I don't know who that guy is." To me, more than anybody else he's ever talked to. He
does, but he also said, "Fuck that guy. I don't even know who that is." But he obviously knows who you are without saying that.
Yeah, dude.
He said, "Fuck that guy. I don't want to talk about him. I don't even know who he is." I was like, "Man, what a hard trio to open the call with."
Said anything today.
That was mean. It was harsh. And then they ragged on you for heat stroke.
I think he just didn't want to talk about the event of me getting heat stroke.
Dude, he's not. But this would be bonkers.
Heat exhaustion.
No, if he was Dave.
No, that would be great. That makes me think you're James Hobart, though, saying that.
And the only reason that I don't know, this person I don't think can currently be in the space like active anymore is just because of how much time they spend on YouTube. Like this person has to have like a desk job at this point. You know what I mean? Like they were in the space a lot, or there's some potentially like old media that just has like a breadth of like fitness knowledge because they sit on the computer all day.
Yeah, they're on every show
all day. All right, let's talk about.
But that clip with James Hobart really making it sound like he is that guy.
You mean in the testing?
Did you hear that clip?
I didn't hear the clip.
No, James Hobart says, I love to troll people online. Like I watch all the shows.
Oh,
I watch Barbell Spin. I watch Chevon and his minions. I watch, and then, and he goes, and I just troll. And sometimes it goes way over the line, but it's just something that I do.
Oh, I didn't.
And like, it sounds like you're exactly this guy. like
that sounds exactly it.
Right. James just always seemed like he's a nice guy, though. I just can't see it from him.
Yeah, but that's why you hide behind a green C. You know what I mean?
That's gay.
So, Vicky, I'm not saying this person doesn't have a day job. The person just works on the computer for their job.
Like Spin.
Right. Yep. I'm fairly confident Spin doesn't actually work. It's just crazy. The amount of content that guy can put out, how quick he can put it out is bonkers. All right. Who's second?
I think Brooke's going to be really good at this.
Yeah.
I think Danielle Brandon will be
directional change.
I think Danielle Brandon will be really good at this.
You know who I would have said might win this workout? Someone like Danny. I think Danny would have done exceptional in this workout.
I think it's too much running.
You think so? It's fucking 250 meters, John.
You cannot look at it like that, dude. It's like, you didn't say Nick Matthew? Why not?
I shouldn't think about him. That's why I have you on the show.
I think Haley Adams has the potential to do really good at this. I think Lucy Campbell has potential. Alexis Raptis. I think we should put Alexis Raptis there.
All right.
Dude, you know who could be really good is Gracie Walton.
I'm thinking like a Gracie or an Amy. I mean, but we don't think Amy can sprint, right? Isn't that the gist?
I don't think Amy can sprint, no. Okay. But Haley's always really been good at the suicide stuff.
And so there has to be, I was going to ask what you think about Hattie. I mean, I think this one for the girls, very similar to our conversation 15 minutes ago of like, I think, so many of them are going to be so close, right? Because I think all of them are such similar athletes.
Yeah, dude. So many people could do really good in this workout. And really, it's just like, they're all just going to come within 5 seconds, and you're just literally picking who can be. Yeah. It's almost luck of the draw.
Well, I mean, it's being in the last heat for sure. No,
last heat helps a lot.
Last heat helps a ton in this style of workout.
And Tia probably pulls everybody.
Sure. All right. So what do you think?
I think Brooke and Danielle, and you can order those however you want to order those.
Brooke, Danielle, Gracie. And then
I want to say Haley.
All right, Haley.
Do you think she can touch and go all those snatches?
Yeah, stop it. Yeah, she at 105.
It's heavy.
She'll snake snatch. It's
heavyweight. You would snake snatch. That's your favorite saying. Like, it's like you learned that saying today, and I just wanted to use it forever.
No, that's not even remotely true,
guys. It is a running workout.
Yeah, I don't think Annika.
It's a running workout. You have to let go of who can cycle the barbell great. Now, what type of a running workout? We can have that discussion. If it's like, down and forth sprints, or if it's just like a straight run.
How did she do? Didn't Annika make it through the online semis?
She didn't.
She didn't?
She did.
She did. How did she do in the burpee workout? Because I think the burpee workout might not be a terrible look to see who's going to do well. It's a very similar workout.
Let me effort that for you. You know who won that workout for the men?
Probably Jeff.
Yep.
Yeah, by a lot, right?
Annika was 29th. It was her worst workout.
Yeah, then she's not going to do well. Who won?
Ariel Lowen.
Is Ariel a case then? I mean, it has to be, right? Like, if there has to be correlation here.
Dude, I think they're all a case.
Yeah.
I'm freaking Carolyn Prevost might sneak in there. She's athletic. I think they're all a case. If they're all within 5 seconds.
I know. How the other guys do?
In that specific workout with the ladies?
Or the ladies, no.
Ariel, Amy Kringle was third. Lucy McGonigal, well, that's a surprising one, was fifth. Mm-hmm. Carolyn Prevost was seventh.
What did Lucy do? She was a swimmer, right?
Yeah. Or McGonigal, no. Lucy Campbell was a swimmer.
What did McGonigal do?
I don't. Maybe she's a swimmer. I know Lucy Campbell is. Lucy Campbell
was like a Olympic trials swimmer.
Yeah. Very good. I don't think Lucy McGonigal was, but don't quote me on that because she might be.
Well, I just watched the thing, but they were good. It was both Lucy's, and I was listening, and they kept going back and forth, and their accent sort of sounds the same. Erica Folo, Amy, Andrea Solberg, Lucy, Sarah Kaya. Didn't make it. A bunch of girls that didn't make it. That's an interesting one. It's always interesting to see a type of workout that a bunch of non-qualifiers do really well in, because it just shows that it's unique, right? It's very niche. And so I think someone this would be like a good play for like probably one of her better events of the weekend.
Saria?
Yep.
I think if you're like, also for these back people, this is the best workout to like, I'm just going to send it.
Right.
Like if you've been getting crushed all weekend and like it's all this fitness stuff, everybody can do this workout, right? Like you could just send it and hope you hold on. Some will and some won't.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like
For sure.
This is one that Luke Parker could get first, and he also could get 32nd.
Right. Yeah.
Out of 30 people.
Clydesdale, don't die, please. Don't type. Just it's fine.
Audio chat.
Yeah. Text to type. Talk to text. I said Hattie. I don't know. I mean, Hattie's got a lot of like. I think this also comes down to someone who's just willing to really hurt, and not saying that they won't hurt everyone, but someone who really goes deep, I think is key, and I think that's why Haley stays up there for sure. It's why I'm like a little hesitant on someone like Brooke, just from like who digs the most into the pain cave. So, but I'm fine with this list. But it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna really set the tone for event 10, whatever that is. All right. Are you short on time?
Mm-mm.
No. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about events. So I don't remember. Did we, when we wrote this, did we assume that it was Mano 45? I think we did. And then it came out like right after we did the show that it was pegboards.
Mm-hmm. But
it's pegboards with knee sleeves. So what are we thinking? We can just go back to this. What do you think event 3 is going to be?
I think it's going to be ascending thrusters.
Okay.
3, 2, 1 suicide pegboards. 21, 15, 9 thrusters. 135, 185.
Tommy V-ish, but ascending.
No. I think the weight goes up on the thrusters. 21, 15, 9.
Right.
And then it's just 3, 2, 1.
Pegging Amanda. I definitely think it's not snatches. There's no way it's snatches. I don't think it's overhead squats either.
We've so much overhead stuff.
Yeah. And so even Dave, did you watch the event 9 behind the scenes? He referenced being overhead a lot, which is why he didn't do a clean and jerk. Still think this power clean would have been.
And it might be a clean, it might be squat clean.
Yeah.
I could see squat cleans.
With the deadlifts, that's going to be backing up on the deadlifts, like event 3.
Yeah, dude. I
the ground. I think it has to be like, I think it's a lunge or a thruster, or like a heavy front squat. I think those.
I could see front squat. Wait, you're front squatting and then back squatting?
Yeah, but I mean, I think squatting for reps and squatting for max load are totally different.
For sure.
And there's zero other knee flexion in the weekends.
I like the ascending reps though. I went 3 different bars, and then you have to just travel the line.
Well, it would fit, right? So like if you had to, so when we saw, Rafa, like there was a short clip on a story where he went to the line, he came back down, he was about to go up again. So they're going up for multiple reps, right? It's not just like one to the short line. Now we didn't see if he went up to the tall line or the short line or whatever again. This is what I thought, and this is Tommy V, right? Isn't this Tommy V thrusters and legless? But it was like a Tommy V variant in 2003 regionals.
Tommy V is a whole bunch of rope climbs, dude. It's 21, 15, 9 rope climbs.
Which is this work? Thrusters and rope climbs.
Yeah, but thrusters and legless was not. It was like 21.
It's 21. I think it's 21, 21, 15, 15, 9, 9, I think is what it is. Or 21, 12.
But the legless was 4, 3, 2, 1. Like for Tommy V, the rope climbs are like 15, 12, 9.
I think it's this. And I think you're right. But I think it's heavier. I don't think it's an ascending bar.
Yeah, 27, 21, 15, 9. That's what it was.
I think it's something like this, with like 5, 3, 1 or something. Like 5 to the low, 3 to the middle, 1 to the final. With like
maybe.
Something like that is my thought. And I don't know. We've pressed so much overhead. That's why I'm like hesitant on thrusters and that it's a front squat. It's for sure a squat variant. Has to be. Has to be a squat variant.
I think it's squat cleans. I think it's 3, 2, 1 suicide pegboard. So we're gonna be on pegboard for a long time, like in the beginning.
So like 3 to the bottom, 2 to the middle, 1 to the top?
No, dude. 3, like you do 1 to the short, all the way back down. 1 to the medium, all the way back down. 1 to the top, all the way back down. That's 1 rep.
Oh, so
three
nine
of
reps.
3 of those reps.
So 9
but you cannot come off until you're done with the whole suicide. Like it's a no rep if you don't get through the whole thing. He said some events are going to stop people in their tracks, and that would do it.
Yeah.
And that bakes in risk, and then you go heavy squat cleans.
I'll do better, Scott. I always struggle with it. So, all right. I think we're all really close, but I think that'll be the one that we know Thursday. He said there's another workout released on Thursday. I assume that'll be it, since it's Friday. So it's a squat variant in some capacity in pegboard. All right. So squat, pegboard, whether it's squat clean. I don't think whatever the barbell variant changes the winner of the workout. Yeah, I think it still stays pretty close to the same.
Yeah, I agree.
I think hopefully it's written as the pegboard as a crux, right? As a bottleneck. So we still need events 6 and 7. We know it's a 2-parter based on the time frame. This morning we went through, and you can kind of like deduct the time caps. So events 6 and 7 will have a total time between both events of like 16 to 17 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's just a pull-up variant. You're going to wear a vest. I think it's like chest to bars, bar muscle up, pistols. I think this is going to be your body weight extraordinaire.
Pistols?
I mean, never mind.
So you think it's going to be an ascending? So what's the 2 parts? Why do you think it's going to be pistols?
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up. That's gay.
I don't know.
That's so gay.
I don't know why. What? So why do you think it's pistols? Why did you say pistols?
You're so lame. So if this is another squat one, then yeah, I fucking hate pistols. You can text me off, whatever. You don't have to say.
Well, I got nothing to text you.
Piece of shit.
What?
Anyways, so God, I fucking hope it's not vested pistols. So like a Mary. Bleh. There's 2 scores. What do you think those scores are going to be?
It's not like a Mary. I think it's going to be different variations of different pulling movements.
And squatting? And pistols?
I don't know, maybe. Don't pull that up. Don't pull that comment up.
All right. So, all right. So let's really think. So, okay. So we have squats and pegboards here. We're pretty sure that it's a vest, right?
Yeah, pretty confident. And it has to be a pulling movement. He had grips on.
Yeah. It has to be a pulling pattern. And we're thinking the time cap for each one is like in the 6 or 7 minutes. So we're thinking like a bicouplet 1 and 2 sort of feel.
I don't want it to be the same movements.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I kind of hope
it's like back to back. You mean it's like
I like it can be back to back, but I want it to be completely different. Do you remember when they had that one workout where it was like snatches and bar facing burpees, and then it was and then I want to say it was pistols and hang cleans or something. It was like 2 back-to-back in regionals. I might have the movements mixed up, but
in regionals,
it was in regionals, and it was like maybe it was pistols and hang cleans, and then snatches and bar facing burpees. Cody Anderson and Matt Fraser were right there together.
I don't remember this. And this was a two scored workout?
Not Cody in regionals, Anderson, but Matt Fraser was in a race with somebody. Yes.
Huh.
I'll find it. I'm sorry. But they had they were like two very quick but body weight sort of.
Okay.
I'll find it. Give me
Was it Ringer? It wasn't Ringer. It wasn't the games. Ringer one.
No. Right? Well, this is regionals.
Regionals, back-to-back workout.
Correct.
It's CrossFit. You have to know this.
Come on, James.
Back-to-back workout in regionals with Matt. So, damn, this is like. There's not too many things that come up that I just have no idea for like a workout specifically.
I want to say maybe 2016 event 3 and 4.
Was it
2015 events 3 and 4?
13 overhead squat, ladder, and then the 30 burpee muscle?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Which was the back-to-back?
I'll find it. Give me a minute.
Anyway,
just talk about something.
I'm not as fit as Hobart. I guess there is a couple back-to-backs. Huh. Anyways, I wish for next season. Anyways, we'll leave that there. So, all right. So it's pulling variant paired with something that you can do with a vest on, right? And so what does that leave us for event 10? Muscle ups, and so thrusters. If we assume that there's thrusters in one, probably have to have muscle ups. I mean, we tested a fuckload of muscle ups coming into the game, so I guess theoretically you don't have to have muscle ups. Hello Heidi? What do we think the final is? Rope climbs. If there's no rope climbs, now we're that's right. It hasn't a swim. Now we went from no pulling to a ton of pulling, right? Because assuming that's going to be all 3 events that haven't been announced, right? Or 4 events, right? So what do we think event 10 is? It has to be short.
I think this is your ring muscle up lunge.
Yeah, similar to the semifinals last year.
Yeah.
What else do we have left? So we have rope.
I think a ring muscle up, but like a lunge variation.
You think there'll be rope climbs in event 6 and 7? Maybe like one of them is like a weighted rope climb, and then one of them is like a weighted bar muscle up or weighted chest bar.
I like that. Yeah.
Did you find the workout yet?
No.
I think you're mistaken. I don't think nothing's ringing a bell.
No, dude, I'm not mistaken.
You're mistaken. You're wrong. All right. 18.4 and 3 regionals. Someone searches regional.
Yep. Okay. So it's 9 muscle ups, obstacle handstand walk, 36 pistols, obstacle handstand walk, 9 muscle ups, and then pistols, blah, 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 pistols and muscle ups. And then you go into this one, the 18.4, which is 2 rounds of 10 snatches and 12 burpees, and then 10 snatches and 12 burpees. I don't think that was a back-to-back, though, dude. What I'm thinking of was like a straight back-to-back.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean, I guess it could have been. There's no way that's kind of a longer workout.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. So, is John low on energy? That's like.
Maybe. I'm not recovered yet.
All right. So, okay. So whose is it to lose? So we know what's left. It looks like 4 pulling workouts, right? So of what it is, based on that, it's for sure 4 workouts with upper body pulling, almost 95% guaranteed, right? I don't know what else they would put in workout 10 that isn't a pulling pattern, muscle ups or rope climbs, right? So we know that they're going to be in the vest for 6 and 7. He had grips on. It's going to be a pulling pattern. Does this change?
I got it.
Jesus Christ.
I got the workout.
All right.
I was not mistaken. It was thank the Lord. 2016 event 3 and 4. It is 104 wall balls into 52 pull-ups.
Oh, yeah.
And then immediately into 28 pistols and 15 power cleans. See, I was not, it was right where I had a description perfect.
You did.
Well and done. It was, but like you see, this is a 6-minute time cap and then a 10-minute time cap, 2 completely different workouts.
Right.
That's what I hope it is. You want to talk about straight CrossFit? Like that covers everything.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of knee flexion. Jesus Christ. Now we have a lot of knee flexion.
Sure. I don't want that exactly, but like that's like something like that. With like you throw rope climbs in there instead of pull-ups, right? Like it's
yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I'm excited. I love 2-part workouts. I do hope the last few that we've seen at the games have been very same. Right. So I hope it's different. All right. So does our leaderboard change after the workouts that are put in? So here's our leaderboard. And this was like after event 4.
Oh yeah, I think it changes big time.
yeah, for sure.
Dallin and James wither, and Jeff and Austin rise.
So Jeff, Austin.
Well, I mean, I think the events we've said. Do you think Austin would be first?
I mean, if based on those 4 events, right?
Let's see. I guess event 9 we don't have Austin in there.
Assuming they're short pulling pattern workouts, I mean, he has to, right? I mean, he has to continue to rise. He's better at this style of workout than Jeff is.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying the events that we covered today.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I
guess Jeff is in 3 of them, right? So
Jeff.
And then it's the back squat we don't have him out of. It's not like he's going to be terrible.
Right. Jeff. Yeah. I mean, no, he makes the jump for sure. Austin's here and here. I think Austin starts to really climb.
I think Jason is set 3. We have Jason in 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. So he has to stay. Yep. Well, he is in 2. This is 4.
Then Dallin is in 1. And James is in.
Yeah, I think Dallin starts to fade. I mean, God, I think it's so close. I don't know.
I think we go Dallin and then James. And I'm not saying that because that's the exact 5 that I have in my.
Is this the order too?
Yeah. It's funny how that worked out.
Funny. I think Brooke rises. I think Brooke ends up in the top 5 overall.
Oh wow, really? I guess Lucy. Take Lucy out.
Lucy's gonna drop.
Yeah, Lucy is somebody. I tell you what, I think I would have put Colton higher and I would have put Lucy lower had I known all the what we know now before I made the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
And then other than that, I don't think anything. Danielle's kind of just in everything. Not great, but not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have Alexis in any, except I think, she wins 8. We think she might win 8, which, I mean, a win is pretty high, but I don't think she's up here on these. I mean, maybe, I think you talked about her for event 9, maybe once.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe it flips. I mean, I don't know. This is tough. I mean, Ariel's not in any.
We didn't talk about Ariel in any of them either
at all. But I don't know if she drops out. I think she's still right there in contention in like 5th to 8th.
Ariel's going to be solid at all of these.
Right, but she's just might not win. But she could also be in the top 5 in every single workout. I still don't want to pull her away from second. I think she stays on the podium.
Yeah, I'm good with it. If you want to flip Danielle and Alexis, you can. But I'm good with keeping it too. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we have DV. We have to make the flip, right? Is this your order? It's not your order.
I have Alexis and then Danielle, and then my 5th place is Lucy.
Interesting.
I didn't know the workouts.
Cool. All right. Who's it to lose? Who's like most on the chopping block? Like who's got the most? Two parts of this. Who has the most to lose like whose is it to lose, like in general, like from a games, like from a placing perspective. And then the next question is who's got the most to lose by having a shit weekend, which is probably a totally different conversation. It has nothing to do with sport.
Okay.
So first one.
I'm going to say Jeff for the first one, because I think everybody expects him to be 1 and 2, and the weekend is setting up really, really nice for Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Like the events so far, because we know polling is coming. Austin's great, right? So I think Jeff, it's Jeff's to lose. And we can even say Austin would win, but the weekend's just really setting up nice for Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if Jeff doesn't win, he's lost, right? So
you heard it here, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is top level analyst.
Who has the most to lose? The answer is for sure it's Justin Medeiros, because listen, because
go ahead.
Because one more year out of the limelight, and and
he's the exact same as he is now.
But I think there's still a lot of hope from a lot of people not named John Young for Justin to be very good and to still be a podium or winning contender. And if he shits the bed again or doesn't get top 5 or is like 7th to 10th where you placed him, I assume, then I think it sort of like falls into, and I'm talking about like sponsors and viewership and those kind of things, right? Like all of that jazz, I think starts to fade for him if he has another. And again, poor showing isn't the same, is a pretty tough thing to say, being a top 10 games athlete, but not winning, not being a podium athlete.
He's lost if he's not a podium athlete.
I think he starts to like
I don't think anybody expects him to be a podium athlete.
Yes, they fucking do, John.
Who?
The majority of the public that doesn't just sit around and think about CrossFit. They still think of Justin as Mr. Mullet and the guy who's going to win and potentially win the CrossFit Games.
They shouldn't.
I know.
Then I don't think that's the most to lose. I think that's the most who's going to lose. Like then people need to reassess how they think about Justin, because I feel like I think I'm higher on Justin than the people that I talk to.
Would you put him at
7?
Yeah.
Then like people want him to be outside of the top 10. I don't think he is. I think he's perennial one of the top 10 fittest guys in the world. I think he can make a run for the top 5. I don't see podium, but I wouldn't be shocked if he was 5th or 4th. And the people that I talk to, none of them think that that's possible for him.
I think so. And
you're saying people expect him to podium? Like these people need to reassess.
I'm talking about these people. Exactly what CrossFit is saying. His brand and the push behind his content and all of this. We lost him. Anyways, the push behind all. Oh, is he back? Anyways, the push behind this, the fact that he has a brand, he has a training style, etc. If he doesn't get top 5, I think he's going to start to lose some of the lifestyle that he's had for the last couple of years.
And get used to a different lifestyle. Like, I don't know what I don't expect that of him at all. Now to your other question, who could lose the most potentially from a crap weekend? I think is Austin.
Mentally?
Everything. Because like the hype train for Austin is so high right now. Like everybody thinks he's the next like just Matt Fraser.
It's solely based from you.
I think I have a part to play in it. Yeah.
I think you have like most of the part to play, because his only time proving it is at Mayhem.
The World Fitness Project.
Right. I guess so.
He beat Jeff, and nobody's beaten Jeff of a competition that Jeff actually did since 2023. I'm gonna leave that alone, Hobar.
Dude, that was comment of the night right there.
But I just think, and look, and I don't see it happening. I think Austin does great. I think Austin wins, or he gets second place, and he's going to be a monster next year. I think everything that I said 2 years ago all applies. You made me lose my train of thought. But if he gets like 8th place, and like he misses his last back squat, like he goes for 540 and he misses it, and he ends up with 500, and he's 12th place instead of 2nd, right, or 3rd, whatever.
Sure.
And he just has execution error after execution error, and then he ends up 8th place. Then the hype train that was on Austin is gone.
I don't think so, because he's only been to one. He's only a sophomore, right?
Got
better.
For what's brought upon him. You don't like he is the next. He has Matt Fraser like hype.
Well,
he's got Rich Froning like hype when they came in, because, and for one, I think that's what he's going to be, right? Mm-hmm. But if you have and these people did not have that weekend. The worst weekend of Matt's life was a 2nd place, barely. Right. That's how good Matt is. And then he became a different person, and then he was untouchable. Sure. So, I don't know. I just see that he is a guy. Everything is trending up faster than everybody else, faster than James Sprague, who won the games. Austin's trending higher than James, right? Then Jason, then Dallin, then even your Justin Medeiros Podium people. He's trending higher than all of these people. And he could all be lost. You could say the same for, what's funny is Tia.
Well, could the most to lose?
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. You're right. It wouldn't matter. But if she lost and got second to this field, whoever ends up doing it,
right?
I think that does terrible for your legacy.
Do you?
And it shouldn't, but it would.
I don't.
I think it would.
Do you think? Right. Do you think this field for the females is low?
Yeah, I think it's low. I think it's the lowest it's ever been in 5 years.
Why? Because it's the same people besides Laura.
It's all of the Europeans, man. All of them. It's not just Laura. We can go.
But none of them would
here. It's not just Europeans, dude. Emma Lawson's not here. Emma Lawson, I think, could have won the games if Tia wasn't here. Emma Lawson might have been my pick for 2nd place, and I know she's going through some things, but Emma Lawson's great. Alex Gazan would be on the podium, maybe even 2nd place, and she's not here because of a car wreck. Gabby Magawa has 18 torn Achilles, right? Emma Tall is usually in the top 10. Katrin David started a while ago. Emma Carey 2 years ago. Yeah. There's so many people. Karen Freyova, I know she's not running for the top 5, but she would have been around the top 10. Okay. There's literally.
Did you have a list right there?
No, I'm just naming people off the top of my head. And I didn't even say Laura Horvath, who's the 2nd fittest woman in the world. But I'm saying 8 women.
All right, you're right. All right,
8
I agree.
Women.
Yeah, that probably
in the top 12.
Yeah, sure. Okay, all right.
That means there's 8 new women.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it's the weakest field we've had in a very long time for the women. Now, the men might be the complete opposite.
Right.
Short of Matt being Matt Fraser.
Right. And so, but even then, right, one person doesn't push strength of field as much as a group, by the way, ever.
As much as a field.
Right. Yeah, obviously. And so but you could argue, right? And then I also think what year? I guess the closest year would be 19, since technically everyone was there.
Yeah, right? But dude, then you take the top 10 of the 2019, it's nobody.
Oh God, top 10 of 2019 was terrible.
Well, I don't think you can say that just because of the nature of the games.
Right.
But if you look at the men, dude, for top 10, it is a who's who. Obviously, I think Jeff and Austin are in a field of their own. But then after that, James, Roman, Jason, right? All basically the same person with Dallin. All basically the same person with a little bit of differences here and there, right? That's like big guys who can do things that big guys shouldn't be able to do. That's 6 people. Then Justin Medeiros, consistency. Justin Medeiros and Jay Crouch, the Australia Justin Medeiros. Like consistency to a T. Ricky Garrard, who's a freaking home run dude if we've ever seen one. We don't even know what to expect. Ricky Garrard could get 3rd. He could get 13th. You don't know about Ricky Garrard. And then Colton, who could be on the podium with the right amount of programming.
You talked about him 9th, right? In this conversation.
Correct.
Which is crazy.
And he, depending on the programming, could be on the podium. Right. And I'm missing one. There's one other because the top 10 was crazy for the men. It was a big top 10, and I'm dropping one.
Roman.
I said Roman.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I put him in the big guys.
No. Well, then you miscounted because you said there was 3. James, Jason, Dallin. Oh, I guess you did say Roman. 6. Justin, 8. No, you did. You missed Roman. You just didn't move a finger.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait.
But dude, think about that top 10. All of those guys are crazy.
Right. You have Roman, who's probably 4th
and then
to 6th.
And then number 11, Chris Ibarra. Like the drop off is insane. No offense to Chris Ibarra, but the drop off, like it got like 11 to 10. It's on whoever gets 10th place.
Yep.
It's sad. I'm sad for that person because you could legitimately get 4th place.
Right. It's interesting. It's yeah, the balloons were distracting. Definitely. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What do we think the biggest storyline of the weekend will be? And this could change. This will change fucking 12 hours. More information comes out.
Yeah, biggest storyline of the weekend.
Probably breaking into men and women. Probably important.
Okay. For the women, I'm going to say it's how good Brooke Wells is doing because she's retiring this year. Mm-hmm. And I think she could probably be top 5, especially with the programming that we've had. This might be Brooke Wells' best year that wasn't like 2020, right? Mm-hmm. And I think she was 5th place in 2020. So, and then for the men, I think it's just going to be the battle between Jeff and Austin because I think they'll go back and forth until the last event.
Okay.
I think Austin will have a lead, and then Jeff beats him by 7 spots in event 9.
Because Austin messes up?
No, just the matter of the event. It's you're sprinting back and forth shuttles and then snatching. I think Jeff will be with Ricky, and then all the big guys are going to get between them and Austin and Colton. Yeah, and maybe not. Maybe Austin wins. It's just a really hard event to call, but that's what I'm going to say. Right? I think if Jeff can get over all the big guys, Dallin, Roman, James, and Jason, you can get past those 4. That's 4 spots between you and Austin. Easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel it. Interesting. I like
what do you think?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking like Ariel and Tia. Like, I think the push of like moms on the top sort of thing. I think that's going to be I think the CrossFit's going to try and push something like that just because it's so homey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure. I don't think it's the biggest story though.
No, I agree with Brooke. I think it's setting up for Brooke to just like put it on the table and like slap everyone across the face with it. You know what I mean? Like, just like, hey, suck my dick. This is me going out, you know, like with everything. And
we haven't had burpees yet, so
I know we haven't. I think there's got to be burpees in event 6 and 7.
Well, I mean, then she might not do good in event 6 and 7.
Well, I don't think she's bad at burpees, and you can't get your chest all the way to the ground.
No reps coming.
how do you can't get lower? The plate hits, right? You're wearing a vest.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So
I didn't think about that.
Be balanced. It'll be good to go.
Event 10 is 100 bar facing burpees for time.
Oh my God. That would be the fucking worst finish ever. Colton wins. Sub 330.
Easily just walks off.
A new men's champ. I think we have a new men's champ.
Sure. I mean, like if Austin wins, like, you know, it would be the start of the new era.
There's no scenario where Austin or Jeff don't win.
No, I think there could be. I do put them in a tier above, but they are not above the programming at all. You know, like
they're not Matt. I got it. Yeah. Like
they're not matter to you.
It matters.
Correct.
Your team programming matters. I got
it.
Correct.
Correct. And like if Dallin or Jason or James, if James wins again, like no denying he's fifth man in the world, dude. But yeah, I think if anybody but Jeff wins, the men's champ will probably be the biggest story overall. If it's Austin, it's the start of an era.
You think this catapults him? So you said earlier, and so I'll push back on it. You did say a week ago that if he wins now, you don't think it'll start his dynasty because
it'll be the worst thing ever.
It won't teach him the value of losing and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It doesn't create a monster,
right? It doesn't create like the person who's going to sacrifice everything for the next 7 years, right?
Meaning in the next 5 years he might win 3.
You don't think so?
If Matt Fraser won in 2015, he would not reel off 5 in a row. He would still be the fittest man 3 of those 5 years. It would just be a race every year, and sometimes he loses.
Sure, because he would have kept eating the food truck at the library.
Yeah, you know what it looks like. You know what it looks like when that happens. Jeff Adler.
We don't know yet.
That's what it looks like.
That's not a fair assessment.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. He didn't fucking compete last year.
Why not?
Well, irrelevant, but he didn't put a score.
It is relevant.
It's not relevant. I think that's the dumbest fucking. Everyone has that take, and I think it's a stupid fucking take. To say that Jeff lost last year or whatever. Like, I'm not saying he would have beat.
I'm not saying he lost.
You did, because that's the implied.
I'm saying he didn't compete.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's much worse.
I think it's more close.
I would have rather him lost.
I think it's close to more so close to Justin.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think Justin should have won in the first place, but he did. So like
he
you can't take it away from him. He did
twice.
But, yeah, you know, he's really fit.
What do you mean? Now you have to fucking expand on that. What does that even mean?
I mean, I think Patrick Vellner was the fittest man in the world those 2 years.
He just fucking had his 30 place start off.
He did. Yeah, no, and he couldn't do it, and he doesn't get any credit. But I think Patrick Vellner was the fittest man in the world those 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, he tracked him down all weekend,
and there was nobody who could beat Justin. Like, you know, Justin did it.
Didn't he win both of those without winning the event? Both of those?
No, he won one event at the very end.
Oh yeah, the Jackie Pro.
No, not Jackie Pro. The lunge variation, the 90 pull-ups into the lunge variation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was the only one who went unbroken on it.
Right.
He did back rack, front rack, and then went overhead, and then hugged his mom and dad who went there. They were sitting on the side, and they walked over here, and he got to hug them.
Right. I remember. Okay. When Jeff doesn't win, no, I don't think. When Larry says when Jeff doesn't win, are we going to have excuses? No, that's not what I'm saying, right? Like, to compare.
You're just saying he didn't lose.
Yeah, like
I think not competing is worse than not losing.
Yeah,
or worse than losing.
It's like I get it, and I understand the sentiment, but
Laura Horvath didn't lose in 2024. Is she technically still the fittest woman in the world? She withdrew. She did the same thing Jeff did.
Jeff was the fittest person in the world by any means. We obviously know that she fucking would not have beat Tia, so that's a stupid statement.
We don't. Do we know she didn't do it?
Apples and oranges.
That's what you're saying.
No, it's not. I'm saying to say that the comparison would be you'll either turn into Matt or you'll turn into Jeff. comparing Jeff's 23 and 24, it's almost like it's null and void. Like it's not a comparable concept.
Matt would have never not competed in 2024.
Obviously.
Because only one thing matters.
Yeah, I understand that. Right.
That didn't matter to Jeff in the moment.
And so if you're looking at it from like what are you willing to sacrifice and what matters to you, I agree with you. But not in the sense of like, oh, you'll either turn into Jeff, which you'll win and then you just kind of won't win because you won't try hard enough, or you'll turn into Matt and then you'll never lose again. I don't think that the first one is Jeff. I don't think the former is the Jeff comparison. Anyways, it's fucking shut up.
I get what you're saying with Justin. I understand what you're saying with Justin. In concept, it's better with Justin, but in fitness, it fits Jeff more. Because Justin was just the 7th best person in the world at everything. And if somebody didn't take it from him, he was going to win it. But Jeff, a lot of people think, and myself included, he is the fittest man in the world. He just has to do it. He has to show up.
Okay, I understand.
And like there's like he is. Where like at the games that Justin was winning, you're like, is it Vellner? Is it Justin? And maybe it's Roman. And then Justin just ended up winning both of those times. Right? But everybody had an opinion on who could win. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not really that with Jeff other than Austin. Imagine if Austin wasn't here. Who would not say Jeff?
Yeah.
The only reason we say Austin is here is because he is the next coming of Rich Froning, Matt Fraser. Right? That's the only reason. You have to be that good to even be in the conversation.
Right.
But if Austin did win, because I think he's capable of winning, I think that would be the biggest story. That doesn't, I still stand by, it would be better for him to lose.
Sure.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think history repeating itself definitely leans into that, right?
The second Jeff Adler wins the CrossFit Games this year, if it happens, the very next day, or maybe even that day, I'm going to say Austin Hatfield just won the 2026 CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
And I'm going to believe that with all of my core.
All right. How do you get? Yeah, I struggle with this.
This is tough because I said that he was going to be this before he even went to Mayhem.
So this is my biggest struggle with camps, all camps, except like Kiefer and Kyra, right? Because or like Shane and Tia, right? But 90% of them, you get an athlete and they're already knocking on the games door or they're at the games. And so it's so hard to say it's the best camp, like proven, right? I was having this conversation on the podcast this morning, or maybe it was Scott's podcast, Clydesdale yesterday, or maybe Sunday night. Whatever.
I gotta wrap up a little bit in a little bit.
Anyways, and so we'll finish. You can roll. I can keep talking about this. It's all right if you want to dip. I struggle with this. Like, unless you got an athlete that like has made $0, has never been in the top 500, and then you get them all the way to the games, I don't think you can say that you developed this athlete and that they wouldn't be where they are without you, right? Because iron sharpens iron, right? And most of these athletes, and so I coached college football and was in the strength world for years before I got into CrossFit. And so 5-star athletes get 5-star results no matter what the fuck you throw at them, right? Like everyone at Alabama was a 5-star athlete. You could fucking sneeze. Scott Morrison? No, whatever his name was. I think Morrison, the strength coach at Alabama. You could put any program together. Doesn't matter. Trent Richardson was still going to plow over every fucking person on the other side of the field. Derrick Henry was still going to be the biggest and meanest person there. And so everyone was just going to get bigger, faster, stronger, no matter what the program was. And I think this rings so true into CrossFit programming as well, right? That it's so much less about the program, maybe a little bit more about who you're training with, and then that person. And I'm not saying it has nothing to do with it, but I think that if you get someone that's already a games level athlete and they stay a games level athlete, right? Or they were knocking on the door and they're really young in their career and then they just made the jump, they would have most likely made the jump no matter what. And I don't think it's fair to just only give it to the camp. And so I don't know. It's just a struggle point with me to say that this athlete would not be where they were without coaching, unless you brought them up from learning skills. That's the thing. A lot of them aren't learning skills. Like they're just doing a lot of fitness, right? You know, and it's like with Colton, right? It's like, what's his coach's name?
Joey Zatora.
Joey, right? Like is like Colton's meteoric rise due to Joey, right? It's so hard to say, right? Colton tried a lot of things, and
I'm going to say his improvement in running and machines. That absolutely you can give that credit to Joey. So, like, I would say if that's the difference between him making the jump to perennial top 10, then absolutely his coach had an influence.
Sure,
but when it comes to, it's like giving Ben Bergeron credit for Matt Fraser.
Well, that was always so silly.
Well, but that's what it's like.
No.
When it comes to the people who are gonna be that person, right? I know Rich Froning didn't really have a coach per se, but like there's one every 5 years where they're just better than everybody else, and they're always going to be better than genetically, right? Or their ability to improve all the stuff, the body type, blah 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 blah. Like that person's going to be like what everything CJ just said. That person's always going to be that person. Everybody beneath that, like I give JR credit for improving Jason's gymnastics, right? Sure. Like very specific things, right? Dallon's improvement in running, I give that credit to Matt Torres.
Sure,
but as in total, I agree with CJ. And your top of the top that are always going to be that person,
right? Yeah, it's like when people ask like who the best camp is, or like, you know, that's why I always really struggle with like, oh, Mayhem's the best. They have the most, you know, like we send the most people to the games, and it's like you just have those people that do your program. And I'm not taking anything away. Like I think everyone is like within their respect, like, you know, they have all of this, but if the only thing that person done is template programming from you can't say that your programming got them there, right?
If you don't have an individual coach and they're doing your programming, like template, dude, you can't say anything.
Everyone at the Masters games, right? When they're like, oh, we have 65 people going to the Masters games. I'm like, those people go on there, right? And then 9 times out of 10, when people run template programming, they don't run it solely. They run other things, right? They piece it together. And so I really struggle with that, right? Like I don't know.
If Mayhem wants to take credit for Austin because does their template, then they should take credit for my inability to improve my running if I'm doing Mayhem programming,
like
right?
Aerobic capacity,
right? I mean, why would it not work on everybody? Because it's Gen Pop programming.
Yeah.
And this person's just better.
Right. Word. All right, buddy. Finish on that one. Thanks, man.
Yeah, this is good. It was long. We covered a lot.
Yeah, we did. All right, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be live. Me and Claire will be live throughout the weekend. We'll be live casting. Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. So trying out, seeing she has her own podcast thing and she's good on camera, and you know, she's super pro CrossFit.
She's never invited me
to the podcast.
Yeah, I'm incredibly offended. I've watched a couple of them, and
all right, I'll let her know.
Like she's around where I live, you know. You would just think.
Austin. Well, she doesn't anymore. I think
that's what. But I'm saying, like she's around where I'm at. Like
you drive up there and get on the podcast.
No. But you just think like Texas people stay with Texas people. I don't. It just you know it just hurts a little bit.
All right, I'll let her know.
Yeah. But if I can come on, I'll come on. I doubt I'll be able to.
We'll be on the same. We'll be live. We'll be doing all the same.
Okay. Well, if there's ever a situation where I can, I'll come on.
Yeah, well, you let me know. But we'll be doing pre-shows or live casts. We're trying to figure out timing and stuff like that, and so we'll just be on. And basically, if you just don't want to listen to John, you come listen to us, and it'll be fine. I think that'll be the tagline. Tired of John, come listen to us. I think that's what I'm going to say for all of it. I think it's the only way to get people to come to this show from Savon's channel.
That's no fun.
I think that'd be great. That'd be like the best marketing play. Hey, we have the same vein when we laugh. Did you notice that? It's like right here. We do.
Right here in the center.
All right, guys. Thanks. That was fun. I think this is like my second longest show. I think me and Maddie Rogers went like 2.5 hours forever ago.
How was that?
But it was good. That was a long time. It was like in August of last year. So anyways, thanks a bunch. Thanks for coming on, dude. Good luck this week. Have fun, safe travels. And to the chat, we'll see you guys on Friday, if not earlier. And